everybody. So it's 7 a.m., bright and early. Still got my, you know, not embarrassed at all. I just brought my son to the bus stop and I said, why not sit down and talk to you guys for a little bit? So, my first topic that I want to talk about is feeling neglected by a man. Whether you be married to him or dating him for a long time without the ring, either way, men have a special way of making a woman feel like she's not good enough. They're real good at that, trust me. And it's sad because, women, we're emotional human beings, and men are very knowledgeable human beings, whether we believe it or not. Men actually have the capacity to think clearer than a woman. It's just that women are more independent and strong minded when they want something. Therefore, that goes to show you that if a woman puts her all into a man and says to herself, I want him. He's mine. We're going to have a future together. We're going to have kids together. We're going to have a family. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, she going to do everything in her power to let that happen. Versus a man where he's just like, yeah, we're together. Everything is cool for right now. But all he knows in his mind that you're together. That's it. He not thinking ahead. He's focusing on what's in front of him. And that's what makes a man more knowledgeable in a sense, because women, we get ahead of ourselves. We get ourselves all worked up over stuff because we're thinking ahead, and sometimes thinking ahead can cause a lot more to a situation than it needs to be. For example number one. Say you've been dating a guy for 3 years and everything is going good and you're just waiting for him to propose. And you're wondering, why isn't he proposing? What's going on? Are we going to be shacking up forever? Well, in his mind, he doesn't know you well enough yet. And he gets comfortable with what's going on. But you're like showing him signs. You're thinking you're cooking, you're cleaning. You're thinking your sex is on point. You think you're doing everything for that ring. But you still didn't get your ring. Even hinting it to him, you still didn't get your ring. Why? Because he's thinking in his head, yeah, things are good right now, but she's just showing me this good side because she has a mission. What happens after I give her that ring? That's how men think. And women think like, no, I love him. He's the one. We've been together 3 years. Everything is so perfect. He's the one. I need a ring. We think ahead of time, and they think with what's in front of them. And I can't blame them. But they don't understand that when they do those things, they break a woman, because all we have to offer is our mind, body, and soul. And if we decide to offer a man that's the best thing we could ever, ever, ever do for them. Loving them is not enough. We have to give more in order to love them, support them, guide them, be by their side, be their number one lady, all of that. To wear this ring right here, you're giving up everything just for that man. You are dedicating yourself to that man. And if that man does not understand that or respect that commitment, trust me, baby, he's going to make you feel unworthy. He's going to make you feel insecure. He's going to make you feel like you're not good enough. Feeling neglected by a man is the worst feeling in the world. And I know there's a lot of women out there that could relate to what I'm saying right now. Why is it okay for us women to offer so much for somebody and so much time just for them to break us down mentally, emotionally. You start asking yourself, is it worth dating anymore? Is it worth getting married anymore? Because these men, they just take advantage of our love, our kindness, everything. They expect us to do certain things for them. Versus where we don't expect them to do certain things for us, but it would be nice if they do it without us asking. Because in our minds, that's what love is. But for them, if you're not doing exactly what they want and how they want it, you're not considered good enough. You don't get their attention, you don't get their respect, you don't get their time, you don't get nothing from these men. Unless you make up your mind that you're going to fit in that little tiny box that they want you to be. If there's like 4 things in that box that don't fit your description as a woman and who you want to be, you want to be loved so bad that you would actually just pick 2 things out of that box to be just for him, knowing that you're not being true to yourself. That's how bad women want to be loved. And that's how bad we will tolerate with certain things from these men just to say we have somebody. And it's sad. Being neglected by a man, whether it be something simple like him not coming home, or he not spending enough time with you, or he don't even call you to ask you how your day is going. It's the worst feeling ever because you're gonna sacrifice everything as a woman to love that man and to be there for him and to prove yourself to him, versus he's not proving nothing to you. You're with this man 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, probably 6 months, just assuming that he want you because you're doing everything a woman is supposed to do: cooking, cleaning, packing his lunch, probably taking care of his kid from another woman, everything. You bending over backwards for him, and what? Just to wait to see what he's gonna do. Wait to see if he's gonna appreciate you. And if he doesn't, then what? We cry, we start to arguing. Why aren't you doing this for me? Why do I have to ask you to do this for me? Let me tell you, if a man want to be with you, you don't gotta do all of that. You don't gotta bend over backwards. If you the type of woman that don't know how to cook, and when he met you, he made it pretty clear he loved to eat, but he stayed with you and he treat you like a queen, then honey, he want you. If you the type of woman that's unorganized, like to clean your house, but he doesn't mind cleaning, he the one. But if you got somebody that's telling you, I like my clothes laundered a certain type of way, I want my food cooked a certain type of way, and he damn well know that you not a cook and you don't like to do laundry, you got the wrong one, sweetie. You bending over backwards for the wrong one. So remember, ladies, you're an empress.